wait for him. What's up? What?
Anthony, let me see your screen here. May I call you back?
What's up? What's up, you guys? I hope you guys are having a lovely, lovely, wonderful, beautiful evening. I know many of you guys are feeling the heat because we have the best time of the year coming up, Christmas, the wonderful time of the year that we spend time with our friends and family. Even though COVID kind of mash up the thing, so we still have a chance. We still have a chance to send that voice note. I guess we can even Zoom Christmas this year, having a wonderful Zoom Christmas. We can be very creative and innovative this time, even though COVID is, pushing us back. We still can turn that L into a W. So, I've been waiting all week for you guys. We've been talking about what kingdom men want from kingdom women and how should we be great kingdom men for these great kingdom women, you know? So it's just a wonderful feeling to know that we're learning how, it's always good to learn and, increase the knowledge. We're learning how to maintain a good relationship, not just a good any day Christmas, and not a good any day relationship. I mean, what type of relationship me talk about? Me talk about a relationship that is good and faithfully and wonderfully in the arms of God. And tonight we have nothing other than a spectacular moment, no other than a great show. Tonight we're going to learn and understand and get another point of view of how to maintain a good Christmas. Good Christmas. Not even Christian relationship. So just to recap, we've been talking about how to approach as kingdom men. Sometimes we have to be true to ourselves. We're not supposed to we're not supposed to be anyone else. We're supposed to stay true to our identity. And we can't just follow the steps of what other people would do. We can't also follow those steps of the world. We have to approach the thing differently, but we still can't be boring because them have the assumptions that Christian people boring and lame. No, sir, we're not lame, no. It's just that we want to do it the good and proper way. We want to have fun the good and clean, proper Christian way in the teaching of God. So let me know what you guys been learning and what you guys think about what these Christian relationships should be like. So I'm here taking comments before I even let the cat out of the bag. Yes. So I want to know what you guys think a Christian relationship is like. And even share your experience of what it's like. So I'm going to take a look at what you guys are saying. Good night, brother Lamarr. Good night, Mrs. Lewis. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Here and patiently waiting. Yes, we indeed have a really brilliant, wonderful show tonight. Tonight. Yes, Zoom my Christmas to me. Yes, Lamarr, Zoom my Christmas to me. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. We're just having a little tech. Hi, Elliston. I hope you're having a wonderful night and glad to have you here another time. Stay true to your identity. Yeah, you can't be nobody else. You can't be nobody else but you, yourself, and I. And we always a fail. So I think a lot of people fail to understand that if you have to fake to get a person, you think that person is really right for you? No, sir. If you have to act like somebody, imagine you fake to get the lady I want to marry, and you have to fake, but what? You have to go fake for the rest of your entire life. That can't go work. That can't go work. So in order to maintain a good relationship, one of the key things is staying true to your identity and God centered. Yeah, that is not even the second, third, or fourth step. The first step is to ensure that God is in control. We have to ensure that the king and king is here. You have to know, remember, when you are married, you not only make that commitment to the person, you make the commitment in front of God. So that's also another thing that we're looking at. We have to understand how the approach. One of the key things is, you have to learn how to ensure that God is in the center, because remember, love is supposed to be in the relationship. I mean, if we truly define what love is, we only can define true love by using God Himself. And if God Himself is love, we need to have God in the relationship. So I agree with what you said, Kellyanne. It's very important to ensure that the relationship is God centered. And oh my, this is my favorite and the most interesting topic that many people even bring up, because being romantic, people feel like when you're being romantic, you're also stepping away from certain godly teaching. But I would like to disagree with that, because being romantic, you still can also follow the guidelines. And to be honest, nobody know want a boring relationship. Anybody, me want to see somebody in this world who want to end up in a boring relationship. If you say you want in a boring relationship, you tell lie, because nobody likes to be bored. If we sit down in our room for too long and not do nothing and just boring, so you even start to eat food to feel that boredom, because we feel like food eating is just fun. So I agree with what you're saying, that romance is an important thing for a relationship. So one of the key questions we've been asking for the past few weeks and so is that what kingdom men would want from kingdom women. And my take on that is very unique. And I wouldn't say there's one set thing, but the most important thing we've been looking at the fact that the main thing we're looking for is, one, we're looking for a God fearing women. We have to know you're rooted and grounded in the word of God, because that is always a key to what really being a kingdom people, being a kingdom man. You're all under the government and the ruling of God Himself, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. So we want a woman that will follow those rules and regulations that God sets. And also, just like how God created Eve for Adam to be a helpmate, we're not saying that you're supposed to do all domestic work and so. But remember that relationship is 100. So you can't just have one of the 100 are doing work and the other person not do nothing. So we also want a woman that is willing to try and also put in the effort of what a relationship would want. Because we can't have be in a relationship where you wanna do work. It don't make no sense at all. Because if you want, why would you even marry somebody when that add no value to your life? So I think a lot of people also want to end up in a relationship where the person is have value. But the other little things like maybe a physical appearance and different, like certain personality traits, I think that would differ from person to person, because each person have their own personality that they can tolerate. Because even some people can might tolerate somebody who maybe likes chicken, while you, for example, you're a vegan, you don't eat chicken at all, and you have problem with just the scent of chicken, maybe that would become so much of a conflict that the relationship might not work out. But so when it comes to different specific things, I think it differs from person to person. And being on like understanding as kingdom men too, even though we're giving you what we want, sometimes we have to understand what the women want because we can't forget our role in the thing. Because remember, I just said it's 100, so you have to pull your weight too. So remember, you also have to be that God fearing man too for the woman because we're all kingdom people. We can't have one person disobey the rule and another one follow the rule. That's basically unequal yoke, and we're not supposed to do that, as the Bible said. The Bible addressed it. So we have to look at things like that, and also we can't, the whole domestic, the whole woman to do all the housework. Yeah, the thing about that, I don't agree with that, and I know many people would also disagree. I disagree because I don't. It's all a 50-50. So you can't just be the one who will do everything. You also have to. You can't make the woman do everything. You have to make sure. You have to pull your weight. So you have to try. And tonight, may I tell you, say, tonight, we finish with the recap. We finish with the all. We just make you remember some of the things we look upon. And now tonight, we have something. We have something special for you tonight. We have something. We have something for you. You see, we just with a warm up, because now we that make rev the engine a little while before we drive. So now we have with us a man, just like he's a man of God, a true man of God. So this man with us tonight, coming back on with the brilliant words of wisdom, with his knowledge of kingdom men and kingdom women relationship. He is a humble, fun-loving, and ambitious young man. He is affectionately known as Purpose Man among his peers. He loves a good conversation. Me never say him love mere little fenge conversation. He loves a good conversation. Big football fan, and his favorite club being the great Manchester United, and the one and only. I don't know if no other team can better than them. Argentina. He is a plumber by profession, and he's just the person you would love to meet. And guess what? We're gonna ask him why. Tonight we have with us none other than Mr. Anthony Gard.
Lamarr. Blessings,
Welcome,
boss.
well. Yeah, man, big up yourself. How is the day going? I guess
Well, it's
me
good
here say
enough. Kind of sorry for the lateness to Lamarr.
yeah, man, no problem. I'm here say a big birthday, boy. Me hear it. Me hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yesterday was the Earth Strong,
Birthday.
you know?
Yeah, me know
Yes,
what
I.
things. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Mm.
I hope you enjoy your birthday yesterday.
Yes, man. Yes, man. It was the best, man.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So tonight you come for share knowledge with us tonight. You come for, enlighten us. Give us some brilliant words of wisdom. I was so excited. Me not gonna tell you that. Me excited for tonight. It's like me that pray saying me wake up on tomorrow Saturday. Me don't know if I me want to feel so, but that's how I felt during the week. So the question I want to ask you: what
Yes,
do
I.
kingdom men want from kingdom women?
All right. First and foremost, greetings to everyone that is listening. Despite the fact Lamarr saying I'm an expert and just a junior with a little diploma certificate in relationship. I don't reach the masters nor the bachelors yet, but for us as kingdom men, We want someone that is loving, that is jovial, that is fun to be around, someone that you can understand yourself around, someone that can bring out the best in you. You want to know that if you're going out there, you can have fun, you can just open up. You see, even though a lot of men don't know how to open up, they just want that person that can bring out the best in you and just be
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah, man, me agree with that. Me agree with that. But me I say, but what if? More answer question. So what if you meet a lady, right?
Yes, I.
This lady is one like
Mm.
when you see her, she glisten. Me I tell you, so when the sunlight lick her, it's like you have
Yes,
to
a
put
chrome
on
skin.
shades and then think that. But then again, it's like when you talk to her, it's like you know see the value. You still would have going on a relationship with her. But she have the looks, remember she
Hold on
have the
there.
look.
Lamarr, hold
Yeah.
on. Did he break up a while ago? Did he break up a while ago?
Oh. I say she have all of the
You hear me
sun.
now?
Yeah, man. I say she have all of the sun glisten and thing. But when you talk to her, you just realize
Mm.
she not have the great personality. She not add much to your life. You
Nah,
still would have
nah, work.
nah click. But you still would have date her because remember, she have the picture perfect. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Talk about the phone as I reach the glistening part is like me lose you.
Alright, she have the picture perfect, but she not add much to your life. You still would have date her.
Well, the purpose of dating her is to add life. So I'm not going to be selfish, but we have to understand. I'm not going to just date a girl just for dating purpose because you don't want to play around with someone's feelings because when you're going out on a date, the purpose of the date is to learn more about the individual. You have courting, you have dating. Dating, you get to know the person. Courting, you're initiating the relationship. So if it's the case where you're looking for someone that is realistic and understandable, but you find out say every time you go on date, you can't understand and you scratch your head, you have to call your friend them and I say, look at something I go on here, so I'm not understand. Then you all are going to disappoint yourself. So it not really make no sense. You try to force it or going further because just like when you're doing CXC English, they mark it for two things. They mark it for understanding and expression. Now you cannot express something that you don't understand. So if it's the
Yeah, true.
case where you're with somebody and you can't understand them, cut.
Yeah, man. Brilliantly said. You can't express someone you don't understand. That is well said. That is well said. So, more ask a question, because me always hear this. Growing up in JA, me always hear a little principle. So, how do you feel about domesticating a woman? Meaning she will wash, cook, and clean while you go out and do the work. What you think about that? Because me always hear it. What do you think about it?
All right. In every relationship, it should supposed to be both way. The man's force can cook, woman's force can cook. Bible don't tell us a man we can't cook no feed. So it don't make sense. You get up and tell the lady, say, boy, you have to wash, cook, and clean. And if you can't wash, cook, and clean, me no want you. You can fry egg. What is it that you can do? Yes, I would love for a woman to be domesticated. But what happens is when the woman get pregnant, is it that I'm going to tell the lady, say, look, you're 9 months pregnant, but go in the kitchen because I'm hungry? Or is it that you're going to cook something for her?
Mhm. I love what you're saying at the end, still, especially, is that what if there was a situation? It's all about a teamwork, one hand can't clap.
Exactly.
Yeah, so me get what you say. So it's all about
Mm.
teamwork, 50-50. You still need,
Yes,
even
sir.
though you have your striker, then, because me say you're a football fan, even though you have a striker and the defender, sometimes the
Yeah, man.
defender feel like the striker have to run back and save the goal,
Exactly.
So it's teamwork, make the dream work.
Exactly.
I'm love what you say, man. So, so how would you say what's so where I say what are the most turn off where when you meet somebody where you really would I say definitely you can't continue because we talk about how important teamwork is
the the biggest the, big- the biggest well, let me give a few turn offs. One of the biggest turn offs a female can give to any man is when you go on a date and you constantly keep talking about the ex. Don't come and no, we not come to hear that part there. A chemistry class today when you go on date. We not got history class. So if it's you're gonna you understand what I say? We're not gonna history class, a chemistry class today. Watch I spark a little fire. Now if you're gonna come now on the date and put it this way, your ex is a person where him not pull out the chair and both are with the restaurant now. The first thing I go want to say, I wonder if I'm gonna do the same thing where Brian did I go do. So all right, I pull out the chair and say, all right, they give him a ticket. And I exam class with it. And the thing is, do not compare men. Do not compare us with your ex. That is one of the biggest problems. My second turn off is a vulgar woman. Don't be too loud. It not look pleasant. It doesn't look pleasant on your end. You understand me? For me, I like to see women adorn themselves. So if I'm going out with you and me see half of your breasts and me see majority of you exposed, you practically I tell me say you don't really value yourself that much. Like I like to see women when they're looking elegant, they look presentable. Like when me see them, me just go one side and say, Jesus. There must be something we can rejoice about. When you're looking for gold, it is not just thrown down. You have to dig and search for it. Just like a
Yeah, man.
diamond, a pearl, a ruby. So things that are of value, you have to work hard to get it. Now, if you carry yourself so cheap and you Lego yourself, you're gonna tell me that all right then you don't value yourself. So if you don't value yourself, how can I value you?
Yeah, man. You know, some love what you say, especially the gold and diamond thing. You know, saying and the whole loving. Oh my God, no. You know, I say that when I tell right now, I'm speechless to the level of brilliance. Like that was well said. It was. Oh my. Wait, no, sir. I never hear. Yeah, man. God. Yeah,
Yes,
enough
sir.
of them understand how important dressing modest is. I love how you put it. How digging for find.
You have to carry yourself in a way that somebody can see you and respect you and chase after you.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, so like it really represents the level of respect you have for yourself. Because if you flaunt everything, that I mean, you don't have no pride basically.
Exactly.
And I love how you put it. Really well said, brilliantly said. So, have you know, said, so we all buck up on that one lazy person sometime now, like. So, you ever buck up on a woman say, me can't take car, me not continue this, she too lazy. Me not struggle with no lazy woman.
uh honestly, I haven't reached that crossroad, and I hope I don't reach that crossroad when I say my spirit can take her, me not struggle with no lazy woman. The thing with me, Lamarr, I like ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
I like to sit and watch couples. Well, as a child growing up, I always admire my grandmother and my grandfather because them always a sit down and a talk with them one another. Me just like how they carry themselves. Sometimes I would just look at some married couples at church and I say, all right, when I get big, I want to be like them.
Mm-hmm.
But to say, I'm not going to struggle in a lazy woman, not reach a level there.
Mm-hmm. But do you think it's right? Or what your take on it? If
Mm.
you really think a man should be in a relationship with a woman lazy or no want to do nothing. What do you think about that?
All right. I'm going to share something with you. It was something that a friend shared me years ago. We were walking because I am a plumber, he is a painter. And him say, Anthony, you married? And I say, no. And where I walk. And him say, Anthony, you married? I said, no. And then where I walk. Morning cool, everything. And him say, Anthony, you married? So I stop. And I say, hey, look here, so what I say? So he must say, I want somebody to talk to. I say, what I go on? He must say, no matter how him try to do something for him wife, him try to find work for her, she always lose her work. But because her behavior. And he must say, him at work. And then when he come with me off to cook dinner, I mean, I say, but Virgin, that's not right. Then he must say, he reach a point where him wife call him and say, nothing in the house. And he must say, but fishing at the house. I mean, I say, but I say, when he tell her, I say, fishing at the house, she say, she not see it. So he reach a point and put on him daughter and daughter depend, daddy mo want KFC, daddy mo want KFC. And him saying weak him daughter, no matter what, anything what she wants, she will get it. And it so happen that she talk until the credit done. So he reach a point and him feel so bad in himself when he go home and he dig down the fridge. The wife take out the fish out of the freezer and put it in the seasoning tray. So he reach a point and say, no, nobody argue there, man, I was going to quit down. Sit around the dinner table and start lick the plate with the knife and fork and say, a fish that tastes nice. So look after and go bathroom and then look after and bing, 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 bing. When he look, him see him wife, him see him daughter. But he not say nothing, him just go hug her. And I say, Virgin, that not really healthy, you know, because it can't be that. You have a mortgage to pay, light to pay, water to pay, and at the same time, you go home, you have to cook. It don't make sense. You get up in the morning, you have to cook breakfast and your wife not doing anything. So you find out where him beat off the child, carry go to school, come in at the evening, cook dinner. It's not really healthy and it was bringing a lot of stress on him. It can't be that you are at home. No, I do nothing. Him go as far as put kill on the TV so he can feel comfortable. And at the same time, after come home, the plate at the sink, him after come back, come wash it. It's not healthy and that bring stress on the man directly.
So, but a lot of people that say that's a great man and a wonderful relationship. Hello? So we're having some technical difficulties. Yeah, but what do you guys think about it? The man a wash, cook and clean and the woman a do nothing. What do you think about that? Wait, seems like he's connected. So where really think about that? The man really a wash, cook and clean while I go work? No, so I better he would live by himself too. Like,
Lamarr, I
yeah
got
man,
shown
yeah,
off a while ago.
yeah. We know as a flow you have though. Yeah, but me really you really think that the man and a really relationship for that. I think the man could have lived by himself still. If him a do all of that, we better live by himself. Cause what value she had. So me I take a look on with
I
them
don't
people.
still know.
I look on with them people and say, cause can't remember guys, don't be afraid to ask anything or say anything. Happy belated birthday, Anthony. So this is
Thank
referring to
you.
this is referring to a statement where you were saying about the pH. So he said beautiful. And also that's right, DLL. Teamwork is important. Yes, it is. I think it good one of the most important. You know. One hand can clap. Whoa, and the exam class. Not just
Yeah,
and
and
this
a
is
history class.
And it's about the story you were talking about, lazy woman. You go and cause problem. The true, and that can't healthy. Not no right. It I fit you, and that story where you say really moved me, cause the woman couldn't have it in herself, so she really need to do something.
No, but the thing is, no, she have an attitude problem because the other day when they talked to him that the next day, I say one of her biggest problem, she just don't know how to talk to people, and she just like to have her own way. So at one point, me asked him if him did see it before him. I said no. It's after him marry him start see this problem. So I asked him if he had went to counseling after, yeah, premarital counseling and post-marriage counseling. So I asked him like after you got married, did you guys like still seek help, seek advice? Is it that you spoke to your mother-in-law, you asked any help? Who is it that you spoke to? And this is the thing. When he spoke, people say, oh, I such a stay. And this is the thing that we need to get rid of. When you're
Mm-hmm.
single, it's all about I or
Mm-hmm.
me because you're single. When you're in a relationship, it's about you and I. But when
Mm-hmm.
you're married, you're now joined, so it's about us. It can't be that if you not get things the way you want it to go, you're gonna do what you feel like to do. And
Mm-hmm.
then when you can get your own way, you're gonna start tell your daughter them say, no married no broke pocket man, no married no idiot, no married no fool. Set standards. And then when them start set some standards, they walk to them big long list now. And then
Mm-hmm.
them start then if me I drive a BMW, it must drive a Mercedes. But at the same time, as what my father always say, it's the simplest things that cause you to fail. So if you're going to go in a relationship and you're gonna say, okay, then it is all about I. You doom the marriage before it even reach 1 year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I love about you is that me love that way you say because many people think about getting and fail to understand it's all about giving. It's we always focus on what we can get from a relationship, but we never hardly hear people think about what can I give to a relationship.
And this is the thing. A lot of people going in the relationship, but at the same time, they're not thinking about what is it they're going to put on the table. You're thinking about what they're going to take off the table.
Mhm.
So
It's
it's
like
like you get up now, you will
mhm,
left university with a bachelor's degree. The first thing I say, all right, I'm not struggling the boy there, so I don't want that. But you see, sometimes we have to understand ourselves.
mhm,
You might have something above your partner, but play your role. If
mhm.
it's a case where your partner struggle to send you go through university, you understand me? It don't make
No,
sense to think
wait,
so
wait,
much
wait,
of
wait,
yourself.
where they just get cut just a while. Can you repeat?
Um, all right. What I'm saying, I was saying earlier before I got cut. I'm saying that if both of you are struggling and the
Mm-hmm,
gentleman decides to go take his resources and send you go to university so you
mm-hmm,
can have a better life. Because you're now enjoying the better life. The resources that what you have, you can take it and empower him to
mm-hmm,
come up to where you are. You understand me? So it
mm-hmm,
does not make sense after you reach here, you're gonna say, oh, I'm better than you, I'm more educated more than you, I'm more smarter than you. No.
mm-hmm,
You guys are both a partner. The minute you marry this man, you're now bearing his last name.
mm-hmm. I
Is
agree
so take care of
100%.
your needs.
Yeah, I agree 100% what it's wonderfully said. I feel the level of wisdom you shared is wonderful indeed. But I've always one thing more I ask you. I've always heard that statement. I don't know what true it is. It's easier to find a man who would struggle with a woman to make her further in life than to find a woman willing to struggle with a man to further the relationship. What do you think about that statement?
Repeat that. I made a break a while ago.
So the statement that I heard is that it's easier to find a man to struggle with a woman So you pick up a woman where basically have nothing and work with her and bring her further up in life than to find a woman with buck up and a man with nothing and further him. What do you think about that statement?
Here we're going on, Lamarr.
Uh-huh.
A man will love what he sees, but a lady will love what she hears.
Uh-huh.
Now, I will see a nice lady, and I will like, I want to build a friendship with this lady. You get to know her, you like her, you bring her to your family, everybody love her. Yes, all right, then I am here. I'm going to employ you to come here. You're
Mm-hmm.
not going to find in this country that we live in Jamaica, where a woman who's driving a Range Rover, I go there with somebody who work on a garbage truck and say, you know, I'm going to invest in you. You're not gonna see that. The first thing she gonna have some friends around her and say, you know, the ambition is no item. So you're gonna find out though the tall, the dark, the handsome, the stature, everything is gonna play its part. A man they sit down with a friend them and say, boy, you know, say, they meet a nice girl and you know, say she really special. And the man I gonna ask her a few questions and say, yo, all right, you love her. What she think about you? You think say she willing to marry you? So we will sit down and we just start with little nitty-gritty. But you find where some females, they really would have to love you that much to literally invest in you. Because growing
Mm-hmm.
up, I always hear this notion: my money is my money and your money is our money. So you're gonna find out it's gonna play even into the relationship. Mark, you ask a lot of men how much money their wives are working. They can't tell you, but the wives can tell you how much money the man are working. And we have to be realistic in what we are doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get what I say. Wonderful, said. Brilliant. So another question I want to ask. Do you think
Mm.
it's a woman's insecurity that makes her want to change herself? Like, for example, hair, nails done, junk in the trunk, raise, rise to the occasion and implants, like stuff like that. You know, alter their appearance. Do you think it's insecurities?
All right. Not in all cases, no. Because
Mhm.
what I realize, women like to dress up. They like to look their best. So you find out if they're going to a wedding, a function, a birthday celebration, they want to look their best. They want to stand out and they want to take pictures in which they can say, okay, then I was at this wedding, this was how I looked, and so forth. But you have other females that they feel that they have to put on the falls here and the makeup and the eyelid. So from the eyelid to the acrylic, everything must be on. So you find yourself where they're thinking about their looks and saying that, okay, then if I look this way, then I'm going to get this man. But what is it then after you get this man now? So what if no after you get this man now? And they must say, all right, then me meet one nice tall year girl and marry her. And then when they want to sleep and for playing a year here, you find out say the hair upon the dresser and you upon the bed one side. It doesn't really spell sense on your end because you're going to try dress up to try feel love. It is better you be yourself. If someone gonna love you, allow him to love you for who you are. Don't look on yourself and say I am ugly. The Bible says we're all fearfully and wonderfully made. It's because of sin why people look ugly. But God created us in his image and his likeness. If you're going to feel as if say, I have to put on a makeup to feel beautiful, if I have to put on a false ear to feel beautiful, if I have to put on false nails to feel beautiful, then you need to find a friend and say, look here, I have this problem. I don't feel comfortable in my skin. Help me. But do not put on added things to allow people to love you because when you constantly wear the falsies and the nails and everything, and you heist up your breast and push out your bottom, the person that fell in love with you, he did not fall in love with you directly because of you, but it's because of what he saw. So now when you decide to take off all these things and the person should leave now, you're gonna say, boy, him workless. It's not a matter of say workless. You gave him something to fall in love with. You did not give him yourself to fall in love with, but you gave him something to fall in love with. So when all of that has gone now, you find where the insecurities now come back in again. So you're asking yourself, is where me go wrong, what me do wrong, but you did not love yourself.
Whoa. Whoa. Well said. Well said. Well said. So I know you touched on it, but I don't know if you don't want to expound on the factor about, do you think men really want these things that women are doing to themselves?
Hold on, Lamarr, me all I hear a little.
So may I ask you, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hold on. All right, go on now.
Are you hearing me?
Hey man, go on, man.
So may I ask you if you really think men want that? The whole implants and yes and no.
Well, if the man that want that's up to them, but not for me. I rather to see you in the natural element more than to see addict because I don't want
Well,
to
I'm not hearing you properly,
you have an all of it. Huh?
No, I hear you something.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If anybody want all of those stuff, that's fine by me, but not by my standards. I'm not going to chase someone with additives. I'm not seeing you for you. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, not gonna really work.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
would
may I
I
take
would
a
look
look
I would rather to see the natural beauty.
at Yeah, me get what I say. I take a look at the comments. I'm just down and just up. Both. Interesting. Care to expound on that? Lol, good answer, cause looking the best is for both for the woman and the man. That's true.
Hi Janet, that's my cousin.
Yes, they like it. But when they get serious about you, they don't want you to look that way again for anybody else to see you. Oh, I get what you're saying. So she's basically saying is that the guys like to see it, but when the relationship gets serious, you don't want nobody else see it. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And endowment doesn't mean insecurity, cause reasonable,
Janet,
you know. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't mean insecurity. It's well said. Sorry about that. Well said. So another question I have for you:
mm.
who is your ideal kingdom woman? What qualities she should possess?
All right. As I said earlier, I love good conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Must be a good listener,
Mm-hmm.
understand well. Because I don't want to say A, B, C, and then you're saying one, two, three. We're just directly not connecting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love good laughter.
Mm.
So I want to know that you can bring out the best in me. I want someone who I can share my dreams with, and someone who is loving, who is caring, who is compassionate, who is just jovial, is someone just know to just let down our hair. Someone who you know you can be happy around, be happy with, someone who you can tell everybody about, who just brings out the best, someone who will pray me up, pray for me, pray me through, someone will just tell me like it is, don't beat around the bush and say, well, honey, you know, say, yeah, no, just give it to me straight. So if I make a fool of myself, say, boy, honey, I want to talk to you. I'm a mother of a little style in a Lamarr. You will do something on the road, nah, so until I reach home, you know. I just say, come here. And she just so sharp to say, just be real. That's one of the most important things. Just be real.
Yeah, yeah. But like how you mentioned your mother, do you think most men are searching for their mothers in their like future wife? They're more searching for a mother, their mother, than a
Look here, Lamarr, this is one of the biggest problems. You meet a girl and the first time she, boy.
Yeah, it looks like we're having some internet issues. So as soon as we get back, we finish the conversation. So let's see what the so we're going to add him back.
Yeah, we
Yes,
just get short again. Yeah,
internet.
but me that before me get short, Lamarr. Don't look at your partner as if it's your mother. You can't hug your mother and kiss your mother flush pan the mouth and talk about me baby. Good God, man. Your partner cook for you the first time. What?
Whatever. So what me do it?
No. Be with the thing in a more professional manner. And that's for me because look at it. She can be rushing coming from work and say she will cook something for you. And she do so much something one time and the least little thing you can do is honey, you know, say the gravy kind of stretch a little and me realize one and two ingredients never in it. And she said, boy, you know what's a rush, but you can't look on your future partner as if it's your mother. And that's my mother bake. And that's my mother cook. Boy, when the mother a steam rice, she was scandal bag. Go do it then. Boy, when me little, my mother used to cook by wood fire. Boy, go do it.
I know that. I know that. Every tell him. Every tell him say you better you go live back with them.
No, I see the beauty about it, Lamarr. On a big man level, a lot of these men are the main reasons why our females start to set some high standards. Them start friend zone because the thing is, you know, a lot of guys, what them do, then kill a woman with chivalry. Then full up their head with everything, and then after they hurt them, know them decide them gonna bring up this brick wall. So you find yourself where when you come in, you know, you get barbed wire, zinc fence, Rottweiler, Bulldog, German Shepherd, AK, Uzi, Mach 11, M16, 3 angry grenade, 2 rocket launcher, and 4x4 with 2 Ruger. So you find yourself where there's a lot of things you have to go through. And then some of us has been when we do reach somewhere, we turn back. And so when we turn back, that is when the woman now accept us. But you find yourself when she accept you now because she see the real you get fed up and you turn back.
Yeah.
A lot of these man. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, me I say no, me I say me agree with you on that. Me I say yes. When I say a lot of these men.
Yeah, them get too much trouble, man.
Yeah. And the thing is, but would you also blame the past men though? Because it have to come to a point when these ladies have to be they can't them have to learn to heal instead of putting up a wall.
No, but this is the thing in Lamarr. A lot of them they hold on for too much baggage. And this is the main reason a lot of days come like history class. Because you find yourself you got hurt the first time, you're not letting go because you're telling yourself that every man is the same. All men
Yes.
are dogs. You little a group, them say, oh, all men go to Jupiter, I go get more stupider, and girls go to college to get more knowledge. All right, you go to college to get more knowledge. Where is the knowledge of letting go? Where
Mm.
is the knowledge? Where is the knowledge of looking on a genuine man and say this one could be a perspective? What is the purpose of you saying, boy, you want somebody with tall, dark, and handsome, and setting up yourself back for another hurt? So you find yourself, so, all right then, this a man have some little alopecia in the head, can't make a good husband. Why this a man a ride bicycle and a cut cane for a living, can't make a good husband. Why this a man in conduct from bus step, so he can't make a good husband. But yet still a man we call a girl is fit to be introduced to your mother.
Yeah, but remember that him more fit because him have all the physical qualities where they want.
Yeah,
But
but at the end of the day, there's a lot of good men that are out there. What is the purpose of looking on them and you just say, you're too nice, you're too sweet. I remember someone said to me that I would make a good boyfriend, but more of a husband. And I'm like, and everybody I say, explain that. I said, boy, as we were having a little discussion now we are talking, chat in a fair stage, she want party, have fun. So him can be my boyfriend, but him can be my husband. I'm ready to settle down. So me look around and me look and realize everybody I do the for them things. So I say, no, take on myself because you know them foolish thought.
mm,
Set your priorities from an early stage. When I was going to school, the first thing I tell myself, say, I'm not going to mix relationship and
mm-hmm,
school in a one.
mm-hmm,
When I start work, I get my first pay. A $6,000 I get. I asked about Father God, I can't take care of woman with this. So the next best thing I started to think about going back to school and educate myself. And after that, when I start sit down most amongst the elders in my church. I may question them, I say, tell me something. What are the most important thing when you're going on a date? What is this? I'm ask question. This is me.
mm-hmm,
Me literally like ask question.
mm-hmm,
I'm here some people talk, so when them start out, is a one bed, a one furniture, a little wardrobe, one little coat. So you find out so everybody start talk, what is it that they're in need of. But I
mm-hmm,
don't know what happened between 2002 and 2010 when me and people are talking about tall, dark, and handsome and
mm-hmm,
rich. And we're speaking about things that makes no sense. So, and the beauty about it was in this period, I was literally transitioning because I have no experience where relationship concerned because my main focus was going to school, empower myself, and learning also. So you find yourself where we have shifted. So gone are the days where we're thinking about the pleasant things. Now we're thinking about, all right then, if you have house, if you have car, if you have a money,
mm-hmm.
and nobody no want to walk in the park like one time say like if you're going on a date with somebody, then not drive and pick you up. You know that I'm not feeling so well. I feel like I'm coming down with something. So now when you start scratch your head and say, all right, I'm mountain this now, so what kind of come down? So you end the conversation quick. Because
Mm-hmm.
here's it that you're saying, okay then, something I go on here. So and more while when you call your friend them, must say, boy, you seem like she's not really interested in you, because the shot talk all them something, then better you go on your ways.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not healthy in what we are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Men are messing up the females them are mess up the man them.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm mash up for meds.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I love what you say, man. Brilliant. Now, I'll take another look on the people. Them. True words, Killian. Good points, MOP. Communication.
Man of
Communicates.
purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Janet. Yes. Man with many words. Indeed. Talk truth. Can you handle the true love? True love.
Yes.
Go sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
package when they come with the history class. Mama's
Mhm.
boy agree Lamarr. He needs to go back home. Tall, dark, and handsome is like a parable, not literal. The whole army then come. Carly says to say hi and sound conversation.
Thank
Know,
you, Colleen.
know the person inside out. People mashing up each other. Yeah. So I want to know if what tips you want to leave with us as kingdom men and kingdom women looking forward to strengthen the relationship that we're currently in, or looking forward to the one that we're going in, or even being single. What tips would you want to leave with us tonight?
All right. Us as men are concerned. Um, don't fill up the church sister head with foolishness. Tell her say love her when you just don't want to be single. It don't make no sense. It don't make sense. You see one nice little daughter in a church, you go full up her head and call her a wife, and you not have no form of desire to marry her.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make no sense. You go approach her, you tell her everything what she want to hear, and you raise her expectation, and then the next day when a nice little girl come baptized and she look prettier than her, you just walk away for her. You hold you hurt her. You
Mm-hmm.
mess her up. Don't do that. And ensure that if you're thinking about a relationship, think of a 5 year plan. Where
Mm-hmm.
do I see myself with this person 5 years from now? Is this something that I see myself in? What is it I'm going to bring to the table that will benefit her? How can I help her? How can I improve her? How can I make her into that kingdom woman?
Mm-hmm.
Is it that I'm going to pour into her, or is it I'm going to drain her?
Mm-hmm.
Where the females are concerned, oh, nobody knows stone them. The least one I walk with, just tear it up. Tear it up. Tear it up. You see, second thing, the hurts, the pain, the anguish that you have all been through, let it go. I can tell you, the years more with burden, virgin. And it is not a nice feeling when somebody can tell you, say, now come out and nothing, and you have that directly in your psyche. And that's me, it took me years to literally let go. I remember
Mm-hmm.
somebody look at me and say, Anthony, why that smile off you? It looked like I was smiling, but I was not smiling. It doesn't make sense to walk around with hurt of your previous, because you're on your bed, you're crying every night, ladies, and you're saying, God, send a good man come. And then when the good man come, you're running because you're thinking about your past hurt, your past shame. You're thinking about everything that your boyfriend has done for you. So you find it done to hurt you. So you find yourself now in a situation where you meet one nice guy and him out with a smile. Why, as a Lamarr with a smile, you know. You meet him drive one nice good tire to act you. But you know, so that I ask you, Lamarr, that drive, you find where he sings on the choir and he lead the prayer team. Lord, every time I say that boy, I remember. No, you're only hurting yourself. Let go.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I remember a lady at my church. She said that someone came to her and told her that they liked her and so forth. What she did with her friend was say, hey, look here. This brother I like me now. Come. We are going on some fasting and prayer. And they prayed together. And when she got the confirmation, they both got married. And I can tell you, she said before it was the man will love her more, but she said no, she loved him more than cook food. Also, before you run the man them, build a friendship with them, get to know them. Some men do not like to hear friend zone. Some man like to hear you call him, you're my brother. Some man worse than like you say you're my brother in Christ.
No,
Some
that.
people accept it. Some will accept it in Lamarr, but some don't like it. Because right here and then you just discourage them. Because look at it now. I see you and I like you. You say, oh, you're like a brother in Christ to me. And then you find out where she go on and meet somebody else. And the person do are worse than what you would have done. And she's coming to you directly and I say, tell me something. As a man, would you do this to me? Would you do that to me? And I'm like, I have to be sitting down and listening to you. I got to your drum and I'm like, but I could have done a better job. I could have done this and I could have done that. You have men in the church that are virgins. They have kept themselves pure. They're not looking on you for any sexual favors, but you're looking at man who are pressure you for sex and you're staying in the union. Do not hurt yourself. So my
Mm-hmm.
tip, let go of the hurt. Seek good advice when you're entering unions. Don't make friend pressure you to be with somebody. Have your head screwed on your body.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I realized there's a saying that I was taught growing up, you are who you attract. Now, as a child growing up, you always your boy and girl, man, woman, lady, and gentleman. And you always hear about the dog, and the opposite of dog is a bitch. So if you carry yourself in a way in which is not pleasantry, you're not going to look at, you're not going to find where Lamarr or Anthony gonna look at you because you're not carrying yourself in a way that we are going to look at you or more spend my life with you. But what you're doing, if you carry yourself in a way that is not ladylike, or you just Lego yourself, is the man that will like the girls and more easy, they're going to chase you because you're playing into their system. What we need to understand as man, don't meet a
Mm-hmm.
girl today and tomorrow you tell her say you love her. And when she give you the hand, you get vexed. As a female, don't come with a book list or a standard and say, this is what I wanted to meet. Because if I should ask you, are you meeting God's standard? You can't tell me yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you read the Bible, it says, my righteousness to you is like filthy rags. Don't come to me with a long list of standards to meet, but yet still you cannot meet God's standard. You need to be humble in yourself and pray.
Mm. Thank you so much. Wonderfully said. You know, you've shared wonderful words of wisdom, and I really appreciate to have you here tonight. God no, me I tell you say we good. Me I go try to get a part too, cause God no, me not tell you. This whole series about relationship and what men want and what women want has been so enlightening to me. I learned so much. You know, I've learned how to really approach the whole world, dating world. No, God no. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. You kept it real. You say it, and God no. It was a pleasure to have you here with us tonight. It was wonderful. And thank you very much for everyone who came. It was a pleasure to have you guys here. And I know you guys learned something. And I hope you guys took the advice and end up look for the kingdom men and kingdom women in the world and form not just any relationship, but a godly relationship. And remember, teamwork made the dream work. So guys, continue, keep it right. And thank you very much, Mr. Anthony Gard. It was wonderful to have you here. It was a pleasure.
It
It
was a
was a
pleasure.
wonderful talk. It was a wonderful talk. Enjoy their stay night. Enjoy their stay night. And thank you guys for coming out. And it was a wonderful session. Guys, always remember real talk, real people, live. Enjoy their stay night, guys. And it was wonderful to be here.